welcome to the EdFund Writing Center tutorial. Today we're going to talk about an English essay buzzword, which is irony. A buzzword means that it's a word that you should really use in your English essays in this situation. Okay.
So what is irony? What's its definition? Irony is the expression of one's meaning by using language that normally means the opposite, typically for a funny or emphatic effect.
Alright, so there are three types of irony. We've got situational, verbal, and dramatic. And in this slide we just have situational and verbal just to show you the difference. A situational irony is when the outcome turns out to be very different from what was expected. Or it's the difference between what is expected to happen and what actually does. And verbal irony is to say or write one thing and then mean another. It's also defined as the use of words to convey meaning that is the opposite of the literal meaning.
So now that we know situational and verbal irony, what is dramatic irony? Dramatic irony is when the reader knows something of which the characters are unaware. Dramatic irony is miscommunication, or a tragedy that could have been avoided, like in Romeo and Juliet. It's also called tragic irony.
Alright, so another important part of irony is sarcasm, which is a type of verbal irony. The definition of sarcasm is the use of irony to mock or convey contempt. So basically, it's saying the opposite of what you mean with the obvious intention of making a cutting remark.
Then we have hypocrisy. A lot of people call each other hypocrites. Hypocrisy is the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not conform. It's a type of situational irony.
Another type of situational irony that we have is juxtaposition, and that's when two different ideas, which are completely opposite, are put right next to each other either in writing or even in art, which produces a contrast or comparison.
So why is irony so important, and why is it a buzzword? Irony simultaneously shows that you understand the novel or work and how it connects to the real world. There's usually some form of irony in a work to keep things exciting, and when you mention it, your teacher sees that you understand what you read.
Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and have fun reading.